Things are looking pretty good in the crypto world right now. A lot of cryptos are up. The entire market is up 6.59%. Bitcoin is approaching $40,000 per coin. Ethereum is approaching $2,900 per coin. And we have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about in today's video. We're first going to go over what is going on in Miami, because the world's largest ever cryptocurrency conference, over 50,000 people are going to be attending this. Major news there. We also are going to go over some big news with Google allowing for some specific things with crypto that could push further the adoption of crypto mainstream moving forward. After that, we're going to talk about altcoins, a couple of altcoins that are exploding and how it relates to Bitcoin's price, because this is something everyone needs to keep an eye on, something I've been watching very closely. After that, we're going to talk about Ethereum, which is breaking records and could be on track to reach $9,000 later this year with the bull run we are seeing right now, with this recovery we're seeing. After that, we're going to talk about, of course, AMC, and at the end of the video, we're going to go into a bonus story, so make sure to stick around for that. You're definitely not going to want to miss it. But if you enjoy this sort of content on crypto, stock market, tech news, well, then please be sure to like the video down below and subscribe to my channel. The whole reason why I created this channel was that YouTube deleted all three of my channels with about 300,000 subscribers because I posted a video on Dogecoin and Elon Musk. So I wanted to create this to show that you could start from zero no matter what. Even though I did get those channels back, you can start from zero, you can succeed, and the only way that the big guy can stop you is if you give up. So make sure, if that mission resonates with you, to subscribe to the channel. But anyways, right now, crypto is up about 6.59%. We're at a total market cap of $1.78 trillion. And all across the board, we're seeing green today, basically. Bitcoin's up 4.7%. Ethereum's up 5.5%. Binance Coin is leading the charge, up 10%. Cardano's up 5%. Polkadot's up 14%. The only one in the red out of the top 10, which is, a little surprising, is Dogecoin after all the hype we've seen the last couple days. But still, Dogecoin is up about 20% in the last week because of what's going on with Coinbase. The major news today, right now, that everyone needs to keep an eye out on is what is going on in Miami, because right now, Bitcoin's price, crypto world, the prices are rising ahead of this massive crypto conference that takes place from June 3rd, 2021 to June 5th, 2021 at the Mana Convention Center in Miami's Wynwood neighborhood. And this is really important because it's the world's largest ever cryptocurrency conference, which is a sign that how crypto was once dismissed, once a fad, people think, we're just seeing a bull run now, it's going to crash. This is a sign that things are here to stay. Things are not going away, and crypto is really going mainstream right now. 50,000 people, that is a major conference, and it's supposed to include big names like Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, and he's trying to even make Miami the crypto hub of the world. So we have a lot of exciting stuff going on down in Miami with crypto that is really getting more people excited about cryptocurrency. That's why we're seeing the prices recover. In addition to this, we are starting to approach some key resistance levels for not only Bitcoin, which is approaching that $40,000 per coin range. We've seen it try to break through $40,000 a couple of times, but we're seeing it approach that. And if we're able to do that, to have a sustained break above 40,000, well, then we most likely will see a double pump scenario similar to what we saw in 2013, where we could see Bitcoin's price go all the way up to $100,000 per coin later this year. The key thing is going to be, can we break through $40,000 per coin, or are we going to continue to oscillate between that $35,000 and $40,000 per coin range? But other things going on with Miami conference is that it is going on from June 3rd to June 5th. It was originally supposed to take place in Los Angeles, actually, but because of guidelines from the pandemic, what was going on with COVID, they had to change the conference from Los Angeles to Miami, because Miami, there are much fewer restrictions. It's just very exciting to see, because there are a lot of big names going to be there, from Twitter CEO to Miami Mayor to who knows who else might show up. In addition to this, Cryptocurrencies have actually been getting a lot more attention from some of the big tech firms, and Google just announced a major thing, and that is that Google is going to be allowing crypto exchanges and crypto wallet ads in the US again, which is a major step for not only crypto and Bitcoin, but just for digital payments in general. But Google is one of the largest advertising platforms, between YouTube ads, between Google ads, between all their different advertising sources. This is one of the main platforms where people get out information that they want to share. So one way to, grow crypto is by having more people aware of it. More people aware of it is going to be by, first of all, people in the media talking about it, people investing in it, but also companies being able to advertise their products. And this is really big because according to Google, they said that beginning August 3rd, Google advertisers offering crypto exchanges and wallets targeting the United States may advertise those products and services when they meet several requirements and are certified by Google. They explained how they're trying to be better with regulations in the sense that they don't want any scams being advertised, because this happens all the time. I've seen on YouTube videos that are complete scams saying, oh, send me, send a 10,000 Dogecoin to this address, we'll send you back 20,000. I see those scams all the time. So what they're trying to do is make sure that all of these advertisers comply with relevant legal requirements, including local legal requirements, and they want to make sure that the companies that are advertising are legitimate, and this is going to help crypto moving forward. It's going to get rid of all those scams. Well, it's not going to get rid of them, but it's going to help limit the scams, and it's going to help promote quality projects, quality exchanges. So the company said that while they are going to have ads allowed for exchanges and digital wallets, the one thing that they're not going to have right now, at least, is going to be ads for initial coin offerings, decentralized finance, trading protocols, or otherwise promoting the purchase, sale, or trade of cryptocurrencies or related products. Those are not allowed. So they're not saying people are not going to be allowed to advertise specific coins, but they're going to be able to advertise exchanges, wallets, places where people can buy, sell, trade, and hold cryptos, essentially. And you can see on their advertising policies help page, they have this listed as well. They're saying all of the different things which are going to be allowed, not allowed, and how it's going to be taking place on August 3rd, which is, we're getting closer to that, and that's going to be very good for crypto. We're going to see more money poured into quality projects. That's what we like to see. We don't like seeing people get scammed out of money. That really turns people off to crypto in general. So having these policies in place where the quality projects can advertise is a great sign, in my opinion, for crypto moving forward. In addition to this, altcoins and DeFi tokens have been breaking out lately as Bitcoin gets closer to that $40,000 per coin range, that key resistance level that we have seen for a while now. Right now, Bitcoin's price is at $39,035 per coin, and altcoins are really driving the push we're seeing in the market. We saw this over the last couple days. Bitcoin has been pretty level. It's been stabilizing between $35,000 and $40,000 per coin for a couple of weeks. Ever since we saw that massive drop off in early May, we have seen it stabilize between that. However, a lot of these smaller altcoins have been bouncing back. We've seen, for example, Polygon has still doubled from just the bit of a flash crash we saw the other day. Cardano is up significantly. Binance Coin is up 10%. A lot of these altcoins are leading the charge in the crypto space, and we all know that during any bull run, we first see Bitcoin do well, which is what we saw over the last 12 months. After Bitcoin, the next biggest returns are going to be from Ethereum. After that, then we're going to start to see altcoins take over, and that's what we're seeing right now. We've seen a lot of gains this year for Bitcoin. Ethereum still has a lot of potential for this year, but now we're seeing a lot of the attention switch from Bitcoin and Ethereum into altcoins because people want to make those 10x, 20x returns, and that's not going to happen with Bitcoin or Ethereum. Ethereum, don't get me wrong, is a great project, is one of my favorite cryptos out there, but it's still not gonna 20x from where it is over the next 6 to 8 months. It's not gonna happen. But with other altcoins, people are looking for some of these smaller market cap coins that have like a $10 billion market cap, a $5 billion market cap. For example, Polygon, a coin that we talk about a lot on this channel, has only $11 billion market cap, so it has a lot more potential because it's a great project. project, but it also has a very slow market cap. So in those sense, a lot of DeFi projects are gaining traction. A lot of altcoins are gaining traction. Some of my top ones right now are Ethereum, Cardano, EOS, Polygon. I also like, let me make sure I didn't miss any. Ethereum, EOS, Polygon, Cardano. Yeah, those are some of the top ones. There's like a lot of others as well, but those are some of the top ones. Either way though, there's a lot to like about altcoins right now, and if you missed out on investing in Ethereum 12 months ago, you missed out on investing in Bitcoin 12 months ago, which have all 10x from where they were, now is the time where you can get in, can get that opportunity to make a lot of money with many altcoins. It's just about finding the right projects, finding the projects that are quality. Make sure to sift through all those scams, because a lot of people are saying, invest in not saying don't invest in Shiba Inu, but there's a lot of scam coins out there that are just made as memes, and they have no backing to them, no long-term future. Yes, they might make you a quick buck, but I always been looking for the quality projects long-term. Now, many people are asking if Ethereum has the potential to reach $9,000 per coin by the end of this year. And with the recent bounce back we have seen, it dropped as low as, first of all, about $1,750 per coin back in mid-May. But now many people are saying with this recovery we are seeing, up 5% over the last 24 hours, up, significantly over the last week, many people are asking, well, is this going to be the push to reach $9,000 per coin? Has the bull run officially started? And are we going to see a double pump scenario similar to what we saw back in 2013, where the entire crypto market had about a 40-50% drop off? Then we saw it, stabilize for a couple of weeks, then regain and rebound to new record highs. And many people are saying that this is what we are seeing right now with the charts. So according to analysts, they're saying if Ethereum can rally above $2,920 per coin, the high that we saw last week, without dropping below Sunday's low of $2,275 per coin, well, then we have a lot of potential and an ideal scenario to see us reach those new record highs, break through that new high, break through the $5,000 per coin barrier, go all the way up to $8,600 to $9,200 per coin. And this is something that I think is very possible. Why? Well, first of all, Ethereum right now is getting closer to Bitcoin in terms of market cap. Right now, Ethereum has a market cap of $334 billion, and Bitcoin has a market cap of $736 billion. So right now, Ethereum is catching up. They're only about half the market cap of Bitcoin. So there's something called Ethereum flipping is looking much more likely. Why is this? Well, right now, institutional investors are continuing to pour more money into Ethereum versus into Bitcoin. After all of the environmental concerns, the ESG concerns with Bitcoin, a lot of institutional investors are saying, you know what? Bitcoin has some issues right now. All the projects have some issues that are being solved, but Bitcoin has a lot of issues between energy consumption, between just a couple of things with energy consumption. People are concerned about illicit activities and other things on the platform. But that being said, right now, many institutional investors are putting money into Ether products versus Bitcoin products. Over the last week, we saw institutional inflows of $74 million into crypto products and crypto assets. $46.8 million out of that $74 million, so about 63% went into Ethereum. So that means more money than any crypto, like more money from institutions went into Ethereum versus any other crypto out there. We saw about 5.2 million go into Cardano, 4.5 million into XRP, 3.8 million into Polkadot. But this is important because we have seen money be coming out of Bitcoin for a while now. We've seen money come out of Bitcoin, go into gold, as institutions are worried about volatility. They're worried about environmental concerns. And now we're seeing them shift from Bitcoin over to Ethereum. And this makes sense in my opinion, because Bitcoin is a digital gold. That is what it is. It has a limited supply of 21 million coins, and that is what its value proposition is. On the other hand, Ethereum has so many use cases, from decentralized finance applications to smart contracts to NFTs. It has so many different use cases, which are going to help just the network grow rapidly over the next couple years. It's going to grow exponentially. And Bitcoin just is a digital gold. So Bitcoin's not going away, but Ethereum has just so many more use cases long term, projects that are being built on it, applications that are being developed right now that are going to change the world for years and years to come. And that's one of the reasons why I think we're seeing many institutions pour money into Ethereum. And personally, I like Ethereum. Ethereum is my favorite crypto in terms of, if I had to pick Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'd say, I invest in both, but I like Ethereum better. I think it has a lot more upside just where it is right now, its value proposition, things like that. And I don't know if you guys have seen, you most likely have seen, but AMC has been on a roll lately. Short sellers were down more than $3 billion in a single day on Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. And this was a big deal. This is the short squeeze round 2 after we saw back in January, institutional investors lost billions of dollars with GameStop, AMC, and a bunch of other stocks that experienced a short squeeze. But now we're seeing AMC reach new record highs. We're seeing it absolutely crush previous highs. Previously, during January, we saw AMC reach about $20 per share. Now we're seeing it get as high as $70 per share. It broke $70 per share, and this is very important because many people are asking, is the short squeeze over? What's going on? Or are we just getting started? And the important thing to keep in mind is a couple of key pieces of data that show us what is going on. The first is the short volume. Short volume has continued to increase over the last couple of days. We've seen it go from 95 million shares, which are shorted, which we thought were high, but now we're seeing short volume almost double from that, and from 95 million to 162 million shares shorted. So that means that the one day where we saw AMC on Wednesday, June 2nd, when we saw AMC's price double, go up 100%, you would have thought that was the day that the short squeeze was happening. That's not the case. We saw short volume nearly double that day, which means institutional investors have not learned their lesson. They're betting against AMC more so than they were before, and short volume ratio has increased. So this means that they're continuing to bet against AMC. Retail investors are continuing to pour more and more money into it, and as a result of this, people are asking, has the short squeeze happened? No, the short squeeze hasn't happened because no shorts have covered their positions. They're adding more to their positions actually, and they're betting against it. So we saw the market volume for Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021 at 764 million shares traded. That is absolutely insane because the total supply of AMC's shares are less than that. So that means that there is 764 million shares that have either been bought and sold. So you got to remember, every person who is buying AMC, that means there's someone else who's selling it. So people who might have put in a couple $1,000, 10x their money, they're probably taking out some profits, at least something off the table. And because when it's life-changing amounts of money, it's always good to secure profits. They're taking some money off the table. People are experiencing FOMO. They're not wanting to miss out on what is going on, and so they're buying up shares. And that's what we're seeing right now, because there's no way you're going to see 764 million shares traded unless there's both people, always buying, always selling. If there's someone buying a stock, that means there's someone else selling it out there. So for everyone saying people are just holding on, not selling, that's not the case at all. But with regards to the short squeeze, can it go higher? With what we're seeing right now, it definitely has a lot more room to run up, just because we are seeing the short volume higher than we have ever seen it before. And that is a key metric to keep an eye out for when we're talking about short squeeze, AMC, what is going on, because you got to remember, the more that people are shorting AMC, the more money they're going to lose as the price continues to go up. But you got to remember, one thing is that right now the price of AMC is not tied to fundamentals at all. The company, is still struggling after the pandemic. So you got to remember that this is a short-term play. Obviously, you're just trying to time the top, see when short sellers have to cover their positions, when we see the short squeeze take place. It is risky, but, so obviously don't put in any money you can't afford to lose. But it is exciting to see what's going on with retail investors, institutions, and everything going on with AMC. So I wanted to throw that one in here. And finally, let's go over this bonus story, which is very exciting. But according to an article, they say this is pointless but incredible because there's a new electric car that mines crypto while it's parked. And this is a Canadian company that Canadian light electric vehicle maker, Daymac. They have announced an upcoming electric car that can mine Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin when it is charging or when it is just parked when you're in a parking lot. This is exciting because this car is called the Spiritus, and it's set to roll out in 2023 and will come fitted with an industry-leading GPU and mining price to profit. The details on the exact capabilities of the miners are not yet released, so probably it's just going to be, you know, very little that you'll be able to mine, because you got to remember, whenever you're mining Bitcoin, Ethereum, the only way it really gets to be profitable is when you spend a good amount of money on equipment, and it has to be able to process and have a lot of, it has to be very, very strong, fast computers. If you're just doing it based off of, like, you could mine, you know, we've seen stories of people mine Bitcoin, mine crypto off of a Game Boy. They don't make any money. So I think the electric car will be better than that, but it's not going to be, you're not going to be making thousands of dollars a month with it. And in the announcement, they explained how the Daymix Spiritus, which is going to be the first car in history with mining hardware and cryptocurrency technology programmed into the user face, is going to make vehicles, it's going to change how people see vehicles in the future. He said, we envision a future where your highway tolls, your parking, your drive-through order will all be paid on the fly with crypto. And they explained how that is why they're adding this mining equipment into the car. So for those of you who aren't familiar, because I wasn't familiar with it at first, what are light electric vehicles? I was like, what does this mean? Does this mean something solar panel? No. So I read up on this, and light electric vehicles are essentially is a land vehicle propelled by an electric motor that uses an energy storage device such as a battery or fuel cell, and has 2 or 3 wheels. So this is, you know, essentially just like any other electric vehicle out there, like a competitor to Tesla, but in the sense that this company only has 3 wheels. The car actually looks pretty cool. If you're looking at these images right here, it looks pretty cool. And the good thing is that the firm explains how the vehicles are going to have the Nebula Wallet app, which will offer staking features for drivers. It's going to support Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and more. And in addition to this, they're also going to have solar charging capabilities and the Daymix Nebula mining hardware integrated. So they have a lot going for this car. It's pretty exciting. Like, am I going to buy one? Probably not. But it's exciting to see. They have 2 different models. The deluxe model priced at $19,995, and the ultimate model priced at $149,000. They said their goal right now is to reach 50,000 pre-orders through retail sales and letters of intent by the end of July 2021. And this is a big move for crypto. While people may think this is crazy, it is a possibility that one day we could see tolls paid with crypto. And the only way we're going to see these big changes happen is companies like this taking initiative. This company has been around for a while. This isn't their first rodeo with electric vehicles. They were founded in 2002 in Toronto. They're the #1 distributor and developer of light electric vehicles in Canada. More than 100,000 vehicles have been sold. So this isn't their first rodeo. This is their first, venture in the crypto world, but it's exciting to see that a company that is established with vehicles, with electric vehicles, is trying to do this sort of thing, because the only way we're going to see these big changes happen is by companies like this at least take the risk, take the chance of accomplishing something that's life-changing for not only crypto, but for just the way people go about their day-to-day lives. So I found this story very interesting, wanted to share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you would be buying one of these electric vehicles. I think they do look really cool. But let me know what you guys think. So that's what's going on in crypto stock market, just what's going on today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.